Hey everybody and welcome back. Hope you're having a super day. Are you heading to Kuala Lumpur and looking for a snapshot of things to do and how much they cost? Well, you've come to the right place. And what's more, you're going to love it here.
So grab your blue travel disc thingy and umbrella and let's go. If you've seen the Frank Herbert's Dune films, you'll have an idea as to how this link bridge looks. It's an easy walk from the Petronas Towers, our next stop, and it has a striking architecture with scenic views over the vibrant city centre and of course its twin towers. It's stunningly lit at night. It's fully mobility accessible on both ends thanks to ramps and lifts, and a popular site for wedding photographs, and the amount of stressed brides I've seen having a meltdown after being ordered around by said photographers is in the double figures. It's a worthwhile free attraction on your way to the Petronas Towers. The Petronas Towers, or Twin Towers, have to be the most well-known landmark in Kuala Lumpur. After getting your ticket from the basement offices, you'll be escorted to the sky bridge, suspended on level 42, with great views north and south, and the staff give you a limited tour. After 10 minutes exploring the skyline, you'll be escorted up to the main attraction, the level 86 observation deck. This has spectacular 360-degree views. You can get some superb photos here. Oh, hang on, that's the Saloma Bridge. We've just been there. There's a lot more information and models on the building of the structure. Another benefit is they only allow limited numbers in the groups for the tour, so you aren't breathing down each other's necks. Another landmark, also known as the KL Tower, it's a 421-metre tall telecommunications structure situated in the oldest permanent forest reserves in Malaysia. The viewing gallery has amazing city views. Hang on, that's the helipad rooftop bar. Stay tuned, it's going to be on the list to review. And of course, there's a gift shop. Situated at its base is the Eco Park. This rainforest has several nature trails and a forest canopy walkway, which is great fun. A must-do trip while you're here is to the Batu Caves. It's convenient as it's right at the end of the Port Klang KTM line. Climb the 272 colourful steps of this Hindu temple dedicated to Lord Murugan and enjoy the very cheeky monkeys, and do be careful, they don't respect property rights and will happily steal things, and you'll find the interconnecting caves and its bright temples. It's a great half-day trip if you're up to the steps. And as we're talking temples, another spectacular example is the Theon Ho Temple, set in the small hills of Robson Heights. Dedicated to the Chinese sea goddess Mazu, it's designed with elements of Buddhism, Confucianism and Taoism in this grandiose structure, and represents a successful combination of modern architectural techniques and authentic traditional design. It features imposing pillars, spectacular roofs, ornate carvings and intricate designs. The gardens and surrounds are beautiful too. A few other places of worship worth a look are perhaps the National Mosque. It's beautiful with its white modern architecture, clean lines and its peaceful pools. The Federal Territory or Wailea Mosque is stunning. It's vast and has a more traditional Ottoman and Malay architectural style. The copper and teal colour theme used is particularly attractive. Whilst there are many grander churches in KL, St Mary's always reminds me of parish churches from my childhood, and it's by far my fave here. Sandwiched between Bukit Bintang Station and the street food of Jalan Alor, these outstanding and bright murals are in great condition, painted onto the back walls and pavements of the street. Creating a unique, colourful experience. On the hunt for souvenirs? Then the historic Art Deco Central Market should be your destination. Within a stone's throw of Pasar Seni Station, this former wet market houses handicrafts, textiles, souvenirs, collectibles, and a decent food court if you get hungry. If you don't want to scour the city for trinkets, then this is a handy one-stop shop. Situated in front of the Sultan Abdul Samad building, this previous cricket green houses the Malaysian flag and has been the usual venue of the annual Independence Day parade. The KL Art Gallery and the St Mary's Church. Adjacent is the meeting of the Gombak and Klang rivers.
And this is where it all started.
In English, the name Kuala Lumpur literally means muddy confluence. The two rivers look different because of the different sediments. It's historic, as this is the place where the original prospecting for tin took place in the 1850s and Kuala Lumpur was born. Hungry? Well, this street comes alive after 5 p.m. with a variety of street food vendors. If you're stuck for somewhere to eat, there's a massive variety of food here and it's relatively cheap. Can't beat a Ramly burger, well, for starters. It's worthwhile even if you're not hungry, having a walk down this street just to soak up the vibe. Well, I said we'd get to the helipad eventually. You do need to book this bar, and the entrance price includes a couple of drinks. It's eclectic downstairs, but up on the disused helipad, you get the best close-up spectacle of the city. At the Museum Negara, you'll find the whole origin of Malaysia in 4 large rooms. Designed in the style of a Malay palace, this museum explores the history of Malaysia from prehistoric times to the present. I particularly like the information on prehistory and Malaysia's place as a trade route and its metal mining, which definitely answers my question as to why the south of the peninsula was developed far later than the mountainous north. Highly recommended. There's some cool stuff in these halls. Set behind the museum is a large, very serene and peaceful park, which houses zones dedicated to botanical, orchid, herb and indigenous flora. It's also the site of the National Monument and the Asian Sculpture Park, housing a collection of prize-winning sculptures in wood, marble, iron and bamboo. There's also a butterfly, a bird and a cute little deer park. You might even make a new friend. You can lose yourself in nature away from the big city, and there's always shady nooks to sit and contemplate. No first trip to Kuala Lumpur is complete without a trip to the iconic Petaling Street, the centre of Kuala Lumpur's original Chinatown. It maintains much of its traditional atmosphere, particularly at night when vendors fan out their merchandise, and there's more street food than you can shake a dim sum at. You can still see the effects of the pandemic here. It's not back up to full strength, but soak in that atmosphere and buy some bargain streetwear and try some noodles. So that's it, my recommendations for a long weekend in this amazing city. If you're a foodie, check out my Malaysian food vids on Brunch AF and look at the essential foods and what and where to eat in Kuala Lumpur. So I hope to see you on the next travelogue, so until next time, bye!